first. He is from the other side of your mind. He is Lucio Deveer. Seconded by the Imagine Live champion, Eric Enders. Still the Imagine Live. It is renewal by Anderson. Thank you.
I question CW's relation to the Anderson family, but Lucio Deveer, dangerous competitor.
Introducing the challenger. He is all that. Braden, Elliott.
Braden Elliott, the look, the talent, the gear, the tan, he looks like he is ready to go.
You know, the Rad Boys are very high energetic. They always seem like they're very focused, but I've seen a difference in Braden Elliott and, you know, Jake Wiley for that matter over the last couple of weeks. And, you know, it's good to see that he's, you know, on the ball.
Can we get a bell ring to make this match official?
There it is. There's the bell.
Braden Elliott looking a little larger in the shoulders and trapezius area. It'll help him well in this walk-up of Lucio Deveer. Both men jockeying for positioning here.
Yeah, well, we got a nice set of headlock there from Braden Elliott here. Oh.
Lucio Deveer has the experience.
Yes, he does. 20-plus years in the business, or coming up on 20 years, I believe is what he told me.
Braden Elliott has the ability. You saw with that very fluid arm drag. It don't get much sweeter than that.
No, it doesn't. He pulled that arm right out of the socket if he wanted to. Oh. All right, got to get him off the ropes here, ref. Come on, rope break. All right. Let's see who's going to capitalize here. Up, going for that big clothesline like we saw earlier from his tag team partner, and reversal. Just so smooth, man.
Lucio Deveer tries to tear a page from the book of Braden Elliott, ends up getting torn down with a second arm drag instead. Lucio Deveer, a very wily veteran, never count him out. Where there's a will, there's a way, and Lucio Deveer will take any nook or cranny that he needs to get an advantage. We've seen him do it before.
Yeah, I think I've seen him take every shortcut that there's known to man when it comes to wrestling. So, nice leapfrog there. Oh, nice another arm drag from Braden Elliott.
Beautifully done. Braden Elliott, a real wrestler's wrestler here.
I imagine.
You know, showing you that mat wrestling can work. Braden Elliott, big high school collegiate wrestler, won multiple things in high school. He's never shied away from his mat game. Got to get a clean break here
from the ref. Yeah, very impressive amateur wrestling background from Braden Elliott, that's for sure. Oh man.
Snake eyes. Oh, that was a clothesline right in the forehead.
Hit him right in the face. Check him, ref.
Referee John Williams right in there to check Braden Elliott. He seems to be okay.
Here we go. Oh. Snap body slam from Lucio Deveer.
Braden Elliott seemingly dodged a bullet with that clothesline, but got caught by the power slam.
I imagine that move sends shockwaves through your entire body.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Braden Elliott writhing in pain.
Seems to be a pattern here between Eric Enders and Lucio Deveer. You know, I said Eric Enders is very cerebral, but I mean, look at the way Lucio Deveer is wrestling this match here. You know, he's targeting the neck, targeting the back. You know, I mean, maybe this joint, you know, thing that they have going on here as a team, whether they're a team and not a team, but you know, the experience between the two of them, it's you know, clearly showing off.
I usually try to be impartial and not pick favorites or give my opinion too much on these as individuals rather than competitors, but I feel like Lucio Deveer and Eric Enders are only friends because no one else is sitting at their lunch table. You know what I'm saying? So by default, they need each other. And as you saw at the end of Eric Enders' match, that victory roll by Jake Wiley, he definitely needed Lucio Deveer because Jake Wiley had that match won.
He's targeting the neck just like Enders did to Jake Wiley earlier in the night.
Lucio Deveer, that straightforward brawling approach, drives an elbow right into Braden Elliott's back. Very, very well executed.
Yeah, you know, see right there. I mean, being a KG veteran, thinking he needed to take, you know, the extra mile there and grab the hair, but luckily John Williams was right there in play, being able to, you know, catch him. So he's not cheating, because I hate cheaters. I don't know if you know this about me, Jimmy, but I don't like cheaters and I don't like liars.
Oh, really?
Oh, big back body drop from Lucio. But to answer your question, yes, really.
A lot of the times these guys try to justify their actions as not being lying or cheating, just a necessary means, and I couldn't disagree more.
Just
Lucio
because it's
Deveer.
justification doesn't mean it's okay.
Lucio Deveer has the tools, has the creativity. He chooses cleverness and dirty tactics over something a little more straightforward like Braden Elliott, which is straight willpower and ability. Braden Elliott's starting to turn his hips here. Lucio Deveer is probably going to need something a little more.
He's got to pivot inward here to
keep Braden Elliott down.
Oh, and the hair again. John Williams has got to do a better job of keeping track of what he's doing. This is the second time he's gone to the hair in this matchup. Second time. There we go. Look at this. Blatantly disrespectful right in front of the referee. And, if he felt disrespected, he could end this match right now.
That's the thing about Lucio Deveer. I've seen a lot of rule breakers. I've been in wrestling a long time. Lucio Deveer cheats because he wants to, not always because he has to.
Very true.
Lucio Deveer would stop at nothing for victory. He claims to be undefeated. He's really defeating himself by choosing to perform the way he does and his approach to matches and winning.
I imagine Gorgeous Gregory is watching this matchup very closely, getting essentially a front row seat wherever he is. I believe he's left, after the interview I had with him earlier. But I got to imagine he's watching tape. He's seeing what Lucio is able to do here, and, it's part of his strategy, I'm sure, going into his title defense against Braden Elliott on October 7th.
Absolutely.
No quitting this kid, man.
Gorgeous Gregory,
kid.
He spent a significant amount of time messing with you, Mike Zeke, but I think he has more than his hands full with Braden Elliott. He better take this a little more seriously.
I kind of felt that halfway through. Why me? Why was he? But maybe it's just because he is that threatened by Braden that he just didn't want to answer the question. So I'm going to ask him the same question I did this week, next week. We'll see what he says. Oh my goodness! What a backstabber!
Lucio Deveer realigns his spine with the backstabber.
Lucio Deveer trying to make sure Braden Elliott doesn't make it to October 7th.
The name of that move is apropos for the way Lucio Deveer performs out here. Staying on that spine, staying on that back.
Breathing through his mouth. I imagine that takes the wind completely out of you. Completely out of you.
Leg drop to the back of the neck, guillotine style.
This kid does not quit, man.
This is the fight. This is what Gorgeous Gregory's going to have to deal with. He's more than has his hands full. He better stay focused. And Greg likes to yuck it up and be overconfident. If I was Greg, I'd be watching this match, and I'd be watching it very close. Hear the impact on that shot from Braden Elliott.
Here's one thing I know for sure about Braden Elliott. I know he's not a quitter, and I know he's never quitted anything in his life. So I imagine Gorgeous Gregory's got to bring everything he has, maybe be a completely different Gorgeous Gregory on October 7th to defeat Braden Elliott. Well,
I think it's going to take a little something extra from Gorgeous Gregory. Braden Elliott's no slouch, and he understands the opportunity he has. Braden Elliott's a young man, and he's waited his whole life as a kid sitting in the stands, waiting to be the guy.
Yes.
And this is his opportunity.
It sure is.
He knows he has the goods. He knows he can carry the load. He just needs to seal the deal, and I have a feeling Braden Elliott has all the tools.
Yeah. Playing devil's advocate here, man. I mean, Gorgeous Gregory's been a champion for this long for a reason. Say whatever you will about him, but he's the fastest rising star we've ever had here at Imagine Wrestling.
And make no mistakes about it. Myself, Chris Sands, I'm sure anybody else looking for that Imagine Wrestling heavyweight titles watching this match.
Yeah. Shout out to the world beater.
When I compete for the grandest prize in all of Pennsylvania independent wrestling, the Imagine Live heavyweight title, I want to fight the best, and I believe Braden Elliott to be among the best. I really do.
Oh, there it is.
Just like that missile spear halfway across the ring.
Can he put him away here? Good
night. Lucio Deveer, ton of fighting him. Kicks out.
He's got to capitalize here. What's he going for? Something I just realized is that he's been working on his neck this entire night, and Gorgeous Gregory's move, the DDG, is specifically targeting the neck.
Braden Elliott back to a vertical base. It seems like he's handling.
Oh, there it is again. Here we go. Oh, what a clothesline from Lucio Deveer.
Second time with that clothesline. Got all of it.
Just knocks the wind out of you, man. It's clearly a 2 count, Mr. Enders.
Eric Enders and Lucio Deveer taking up issue with this officiating, and I promise you, from where I'm standing, John Williams has been calling this 100% down the middle.
I will give him credit. He has been. Up. Looking for a sharpshooter here.
Oh.
Oh, not so fast.
If he would have crossed those ankles, that would have been a bad, bad way for Lucio Deveer.
Yes, it would have. Up, he's going for the DVD here. Oh, takes the buckle. Oh, what a back elbow from Braden Elliott.
Braden Elliott could be looking for that Yoshigoroshi.
Just going back and forth here. Who's going to capitalize? Who's going to get the upper hand here?
Standing switch waist lock. Double leg takedown.
Here we go. Is he going to lock it in?
They're crossed.
He's got
it's
the
hooked. If he can step over.
He's got the sharpshooter.
He stepped over.
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, I tell you what, Mike Zeke, that thing looks deep. Lucio Deveer reaching. Eric Enders there giving him all the support.
He's just looking at him.
Keep your eye on Enders.
What? He's just screaming out for help. Eric Enders is not doing anything. He's just, he taps out. That's it. Braden Elliott wins. He just stood there.
I'm completely in shock.
What was that? Nonetheless, your winner, Braden Elliott.
Where were you? Why didn't you help me?
What am I supposed to do?
You're right there. You couldn't help me.
What am I supposed to do? The ref's right here.
You couldn't help me.
I can't do anything. The ref's right there. You want to get disqualified? Is that how you want it?
You could have helped me. What's up with that? I got your back. You could have helped me.
The ref is right there.
Uh-oh, what do we got here?
Gorgeous Gregory in the ring.